Hey everybody, it's Steve from Corporate Gun Country. I'm just an ex-corporate guy trying to do country things. And the country thing I'm doing today is I'm going to try out a new 22 long rifle pistol. You can see the slide is open. There's no magazine in the grip. This is the Taurus TX 22 Compact. It's a striker fired pistol, semi-automatic, and it's really a nice little rig. I purchased this at a gun show about a week ago here in Texas. It was about 330 bucks. I was able to add a red laser from Viridian Technologies for another 65 with a code that I used on shoptaurus.com. I also came by on shoptaurus.com a qualifying holster for it. This is from UM. It's a tactical qualifying holster, and it fits this rig pretty nice. As a matter of fact, the holster was manufactured to accommodate the laser, and it goes in there nice and secure, doesn't come out, but when you want it to come out, it comes out nice and smooth. Now, why did I buy this? Well, I bought it mainly to use at the range that I built, the shooting range. To train with, to get comfortable using the iron sights, but also get comfortable using the laser. I don't plan to use this for concealed carry. For concealed carry, I use Springfield Armory XDS in 9mm. That'll be my carry gun. But you never know when you might need a backup gun, or your carry gun is, I don't know, in the shop or somewhere, some other reason it's not available. This feels like a carry gun. It feels a lot like a carry gun. Again, nothing in the magazine. That is a very, very comfortable gun. So I'm looking forward to putting 13 rounds of various different kinds of ammo in this magazine here, and giving it a test. Now, I do have another magazine as well. This one I just purchased off the shelf at Academy. It's a 16-round mag that's intended for the Taurus TX 22, not the compact version. I guess they call it the standard version. But you can use these TX 22 mags in the compact. They fit in there. They just stick out the bottom a bit. And you can see that this pistol drops that magazine pretty well. We have ambidextrous safeties on the back here. We have this magazine release right here. I'm told it's reversible, and I'm telling you, it feels really good in my hand. The other neat feature about this pistol is that the end of the barrel comes off right there. There's a flat spot on it where you can get, or a couple flat spots, where you can get a 3/8 wrench on it. You can take off that's probably about a ½ an inch of the barrel, and then you could add this adapter onto it, and you can screw a suppressor onto the end of the adapter. But I'm going to go through a whole litany of ammunition, and I'm going to spare you all of it. Just going to see how this pistol performs by going through all these various ammos. So I'll give you a debrief at the end. So we have 11 kinds of ammunition today, but I do have them organized here from slowest to fastest. The slowest one here is 40 grain standard velocity CCI 22 long rifle, 1070 feet per second. The fastest ammo that I have, or at least advertised the fastest, is Federal Punch. I'm going to say that's somewhere around 1600 FPS. And CCI Stinger is listed at 1640 FPS, but I've seen a lot of videos where it just doesn't generate that speed out of a 24-inch rifle. And then we've got everything in between. So it's a pretty good assortment. We'll fire about 13 rounds of each one of those, and we'll see if we get any misfires or misfeeds. Well, I've shot through all the lower velocity stuff. So now I'm into 1235 FPS. I don't expect any misfeeds out of this higher velocity ammunition. So I'll test it and see what happens. But I've tested 5 of the lower speed ammos and no misfires whatsoever, no misfeeds. And lastly, just for grins, I'm going to load 13 of these Aguila subsonic rounds. They're advertised at 1,025 feet per second. I just want to see if the gun will cycle with those subsonic rounds in it. And I got a misfire. Misfeed. Try it again. Okay, well, I shot about 150 rounds and I had 2 misfeeds. One was with these Aguila subsonic rounds, and unfortunately the other was with this round from a Federal Punch. I tried to feed it through the magazine after I had emptied the magazine, just this lone bullet in here, and it wouldn't feed. I really think this was a defective bullet and not the Taurus compact. Finally, I did find another round that I never tried to fire. It looks like it's a defective round from Winchester, but that's not right. You can see that bullet is deformed in the cartridge, so I didn't even try to fire that one. I'm more bothered by this Federal Punch round not feeding. I would have expected self-defense rounds to be ultra reliable, so I'm going to do a lot more testing on these rounds before I try to use them for any kind of self-defense. So all in all, this Taurus compact was a pleasure to shoot. I'm glad I invested in it. I really like the combination of the laser and the holster, and also the comfort and fit of the gun in my hand. A red laser doesn't show up very well at all on a bright, sunny Texas day. By the way, if you think I'm sweating, I am. It's about 95 degrees out here still, and it's 6:07 in the evening. So it's been a fun day. Thanks for watching today's episode of Corporate Gun Country. If you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate your viewership, and we hope to see you on a future video. Bye now.